Yo, what's up? So today I'm going to be giving you a quick little Nodestone guide for returning players who are just kind of like, what the hell is the V-Matrix? What the hell is the node system? Like, what is going on? So I'm going to be giving you a rundown on what that is. So first off, you're going to hit level 200, you're going to get your 5th job advancement, and you get the 5th job V-Matrix tab. And you're gonna get 4 skills. These are obviously your bread and butter skills. Some classes you have to max them out like really quick. Some of them it's just kind of like whatever. So I'm obviously a Night Lord, but when you open a Nodestone, basically you get random shit, and it's usually bad shit, but it can be good shit. For lack of a better word. And basically you're going to, it's just RNG. Like you're gonna have to open thousands of these motherfuckers. Like it's literally going to take you it's going to take you like forever. So obviously the best way to do it is to just buy them. So let's just go into the auction house and see how much they are. As of right now, they're pretty cheap, and I'm in regular server Bara. So just type in Nodestone. And they're usually like a million, 1.2 mil, but right now they're so cheap. So I am just going to buy some more just to max up my nodes. And obviously, you know, the more funded you are, the quicker you're gonna max your nodes, which is super great for people who are like, you know, they got the privilege of just spending money to max out their skills so they can hit a little bit harder and kill bosses a little bit faster, all that jazz. But obviously not everyone can afford that. Oh, look, it's Spell Receiver. So yeah, and basically you can drop these, by the way, like they're droppable. Don't do it though, because someone's gonna loot it. So yeah, you can just put this on a key and open them. That's what I do, and you just hold onto the key, and I usually just watch a video or something, and I open them. It takes a long time. Look how slow that is. Oh my god. But yeah, basically it's just gonna give you random stuff. It's telling me that I'm gonna get, okay, let's see. You're gonna get some bad skills, some good skills. How can I increase this shit? Alright, there we go. Can I? Sorry. Okay, so I just want to show you guys that I'm getting shit. Alright, so click on my hotkey and it tells you like what you're getting. Decent Holy Symbol, you need that. You need to max that out. It's max level 25. It goes up to 30 if you have the V-Matrix boost, and I'll explain what that is later. But basically I'm just gonna open all these and then I'll skip forward. Alrighty, so I started opening all of these and I'm finally done. Took me about 2 minutes or so. It takes a long time to open a lot of them, but you definitely want to be funding yourself to buy all of these Nodestones, because that is the quickest way for you to increase your damage, to increase your experience with Decent Holy Symbol. So yeah, basically just save up money, meso farm, whatever the fuck you can do to get Nodestones, and just buy them when they're really cheap, like right now. So anyways, back to V-Matrix. I'm gonna just show you guys what I got. Actually, don't click on the actual skill window. You want to go in town in any like Arcane River map and just click on the Node Master. He's in pretty much every town, I think, in 250 or 200 to 250. So yeah, basically you're gonna get all of these skills, and you know, you get some, like rarely you'll get your main 4 skills. Usually you get a combination of 3. And the combination of 3 is going to be usually shit. You want to get your perfect trios. So what is a perfect trio? A perfect trio is like every class has like their best skills possible, and you know, the mains of the class, for example Night Lord, are like, okay, this is the perfect trio. So for example, perfect trio for Night Lord for training and bossing is Assassin's Mark, Quad Star, Showdown. So you want to get a combination of those 3, and then it's going to be a max level of level 30, and you're not done after that, sadly. It takes a long time to max that out, a lot of nodes, and then you have to do another like block, because it's 30 max level plus 30. So basically when it's maxed, it'll be like level 60, because you'll have the max plus 5, and I'll explain what the slot enhancement is. So slot enhancement is basically, every time you level up, you get a slot enhancement. So let's say this is level 5. It says level 5 enhancement is active, and this is Decent Holy Symbol, so it's only level 3. So this little slot right here, whatever skill you put into this, it's going to be plus 5 if you max it. So I leveled up a couple times, and okay, level 4, bam, and let's level up again. level 5. Shit, my phone went off, sorry. So that, yes, okay, so level 5, and with slot enhancements, you get an extra 5 levels. So, like, if you thought the max was 25, you're wrong. It's actually 30, because if you get a slot enhancement times 5, it's going to be 25 plus 5, so that's 30. Yeah, it tells you right here, master level 25 plus 5. So you can get level 30 Decent Holy Symbol. And honestly, Decent Holy Symbol, this goes without saying, max it first. It's pretty much the best skill. Like, drop rate, EXP, like, come on. So yeah, basically, perfect trios. What you're gonna do is just whatever class you are, like say you're a Beast Tamer, say you're a Shadower, you're a Kane, whatever, like just look up, you know, Beast Tamer perfect trio, and a Reddit thread will probably pop up or something and be like, yeah, so you want to max these 3 skills, and then it's gonna be usually 6 skills, so yeah. So for me, it's, like I said earlier, it's Showdown, it's Assassin's Mark, and it's Quad Star. And Night Lords are a popular class, so hopefully this is helpful to you. Yeah, you want these 3 skills, and then you're going to want another 3 skills. Luckily, Night Lord's pretty simple. So you go to Boost Nodes. Boost Nodes tab has all this stuff. So the other 3 skills that you want maxed is Dark Flare, Sudden Raid, and Death Star. So those are extra skills that are basically for mobbing, for training. And you want, like I said, you want 2 of them, and I don't think you can do the same. I think you can. So the max level is 25, right? But you can pretty much just, yeah, you just want 2 of the 3. And it's really hard to get the 3, because when you look through your nodes, let's see, you get a bunch of junk. Like, I just opened 200 of them, right? And it's literally like all junk. So what you're gonna do is just scroll through them. You don't have to scroll through them. But once you find the perfect node, you just right-click and then you enhance it. Okay, this is a lot. But this is just like a random skill that I don't think thieves use this unless you're doing like Princess No. But basically, let's see. So I got a bunch of nodes. I'm probably able to max out this one. So we're gonna right-click and then you're gonna click Enhance. And then you're going to just click on all of them, and the max level is 25, so let's see, I'm not going to hit max, but I'm going to be close. Alright, so level 23, it gets harder as the level goes up. When it's like level 1 to 10, it's like super easy to level like instantly, but like 23 to 25 is just super fast, or sorry, super slow. Yeah, so at max it'll probably be 50 plus 50 damage, and then you have the second one, and that's plus 50 plus 50. Actually it might be like plus 60. Yeah, it's gonna be like plus 60 with the max slot enhancement. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be it for the mobbing for Night Lord. Showdowns, main mobbing skill, Assassin's Mark is a little stars that come flying around, and Quad Star is obviously the bossing skill for Night Lords. So with those 3 max, you're pretty much like done with the bread and butter skills, and then obviously I have the other ones that I need to max. Which is Dark Flare, Sudden Raid, and Death Star. So every single class obviously has their own stuff, and I believe Hayato is like the hardest to max. Some classes are like really fucking hard to max out your nodes because it's just a lot of it's just junk. I think Night Lords are pretty easy. Some classes I've done like Shadow, I've done Dual Blade, I've maxed all my nodes for those, and they're not too bad. You can find them pretty quickly. So, anything else I need to discuss? Okay, so obviously you've got your decent skills. You've got Holy Symbol. Obviously, this is the max, the priority, like the bread and butter. Every class needs this, except, you know, Bishop. Decent Speed Infusion, keep this. It obviously increases your attack speed by a little bit, and it gives you passive all stats plus 1. Rope Lift, it's honestly optional. If you need to train faster and like you need to train in a map, like, I don't know, like MS, what is that map called? The spider map in like Esfera. Sometimes you need to jump on platforms and you need to, like, you know, hit different mobs and you're just not mobile enough. You can't teleport. So Rope Lift, it's optional. Honestly, you don't need to use it. I think for some bosses maybe you need to use it, like I guess Lucid or something. But honestly, just for the sake of the video, like just for training, you can skip this if you want. It's whatever. Decent Sharp Eyes, obviously if you're not like a bowmaster, marksman, whatever, this is great. Crit damage is super valuable, and you only get a limited amount of it. For Thieves, you get a special skill called Last Resort. You get Shadow Walker. These increases your final damage, and then this, yeah, both of them final damage, all that good stuff. And also passive effect plus attack power 6, and it goes up to like 30 max level. Yeah, so for every class, you're gonna have like exclusive skills. So for the Thief branch, you're gonna have Last Resort, Shadow Walker. For Warriors, they have their own, for example. Every class has their own special stuff, and I'm not gonna go for everything because it's just so much, but this is just the general video. Um, Other class or other skills that you kind of need, decent combat orders. It's a passive skill. Well, it's not a passive skill, but it increases your skill levels of 4th job skills, not 5th job. That'd be 2 OP for 4th job. So like, alright, so I clicked the decent combat orders. So I'm gonna click on it. Hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna use it, and then yeah, it just adds +1. Honestly, this is probably good for Night Lord. I might use this because, you know, one-shotting with marks, pretty important, so Night Lord's mark would be great. Oh, actually, it's only 4th job skills, whoops. Okay, yeah, so decent combat orders only maxes your 4th job skills, whoops. But still pretty useful, it has passive skill effects. But honestly, decent combat orders is more important for people who are like, some classes need it, I think like Blaster needs it. Some skills are just, I think Lara or something, Hoyoung, I think Hoyoung needs the passive skills +1 or something. But yeah, so decent combat orders, like whatever, you know, not really like something that I need, it's just a waste of a slot, and you only have so many limited slots without, you know, spending money to increase your slots. I don't think you need to spend this much money, just level up, like literally, like I could level to 250, I could level to 250 in like, I don't know, like a week if I really wanted to, but it's just not worth it. I'm just taking my sweet time. Anyways, getting sidetracked. Yeah, so decent combat orders, it's whatever. You don't need it. You don't need this shit. Oh, I can't. So you can't remove a node when it's on cooldown, so that sucks. But we're gonna move on. Other skills that you don't need, let's see. Alright, so I'd say you need decent speed infusion, you need decent sharp eyes, you need your class exclusive buff skills, decent advanced blessing. This is obviously a bishop skill. It's obviously the bishop one is way better, but if you can get your hands on this, increases your damage a little bit. 20 attack power. It doesn't actually increase in, like, it doesn't add attack power / magic time. So sorry, my phone's going off. So yeah, this is like, it's fine. Like it's not great. It's just whatever. Rope lift. Like I said, it's just like, it's a mobility thing, it's a quality of life, QOL, quality QOL, like, I hate that word, quality of life skill. Decent Mystic Door, I don't think anyone fucking uses this shit, like, bishops have this skill, I think, it's just, I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble it and show you guys that you get some nodes, node shards from it, I think. Yeah, this is not a good skill. Yeah, so when you disassemble a node, you get node shards, and then you can use that to node craft, and you can only do this by talking to the NPC in town. You can't do it by your skill window. So you can craft like decent holy symbol. It costs a lot though, so I wouldn't recommend this unless you're like, you got a lot of nodes, you got a lot of money. But yeah, you can craft that. Look, you got a node, decent holy symbol. We're gonna right click, enhance. Oh my god, I have a lot from opening those 200 nodes. So yeah, we're gonna increase that. It's already level 1, I can't believe it. But this is a new character, so I'm just doing my own thing. Alright, so yeah, rank 5, let's go. Yeah, speaking of nodes that you don't fucking need, decent hyper body is shit because when you're doing bosses, pretty much every boss does max health damage, so having more health doesn't really benefit you, which goes without saying that Demon Avengers are like no one plays Demon Avengers because their whole gimmick is that they use max health as their damage boost, and it's just, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna disassemble these nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a lot of decent hyper body shit. But at least I'm gonna get 280 node shards. Not bad, not bad. Alright, and Blink is actually, there's a recent update. Blink, you can actually hold on to the button, and you can hold up, you can just float in midair, like the Adele float skill. If you're not an Adele, you definitely need this skill for, if you're gonna do Lucid, so you can dodge certain abilities. Blink is great, I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna enhance all of them, and I'm gonna, you cannot use, huh? Oh, weird. What? Wait, you cannot use locked nodes as enhancement materials. Locked? I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Oh, okay, so I already locked this, so I'm gonna just enhance this. There you go. Alright, so yeah. It goes from rank 1 to rank 8. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? And the thing that's great about Blink is that it now has the plus passive effect of attack power. So a lot of hyper skills will have, or not hyper skills, a lot of decent skills will have just great passives that you could use for damage. Ooh, great skill. Maple Goddess's Blessing. It's literally like the best skill in the game for buffing, for parties, all that. Increases your stat. It's an additive for Maple Warrior, so it increases your stat by 110%. It goes up really high, and it keeps going up. So you need to max this if you can. There's a lot of things to max. You know, Nexon, MapleStory is just trying to keep you out in the game for a long time, so they make everything so hard to max. You don't have money, at least. You don't have money to, you know, max your Nodestones, all that. Alright, Will of Urda, it's like... this is okay, it's like, you have so many... You have so, like, limited slots. It's like, you don't need this. I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble this, because you already have, obviously, the regular Maple Will, whatever it's called, to, you know, shrug off abnormal statuses during bossing. I'm just gonna get rid of those. And this is the... everyone gets this, the Urda Nova. It's a bind skill, so if your class does not have a bind, like, you know, you don't have the Adele bind, you don't have Nightwalker bind, whatever, this is great for doing Chaos Vellum, for example. If you... Populatus has, you know, Chaos Populatus, you need to solo that. You can do this. I don't think Nightlord has a bind, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... I'll keep this skill. It's good for bossing. Okay, Urda Shower is... It's okay. It's if you don't have a lot of good mobbing capabilities or FMA, full map attacks, that's what it stands for, FMA. Dual Blade probably needs this because they're not great mobbers. If you're training at CLP, Cavern Lower Path, probably would use this. Since I'm a Night Lord, we have great mobbing. Don't need this, so I'm gonna go ahead and... what am I extracting? Oh, I'm not gonna extract that, whoops. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and lock this. So when you lock something, you basically, it just doesn't get disassembled, so you wanna keep that. What else? Oh yeah, so since I opened 200 Nodestones, I have these left over. These are great. You need this. These are your best skills. So we're gonna right click, enhance, bam, bam, bam. Level 7 to level 9, just like that. At the lower levels, it levels up way faster. Alright, I've got a lot of throw blasting. Great, great. This is like a huge burst skill. Alright, so we're gonna enhance everything. I only got 2 of these, that's sad. I'm about to open like 1,000 Nodestones, I can afford it. Assassinate, Brawling Showdown. Okay, so yeah, this is my other perfect trio. I'm gonna go ahead and try to max this. Well, I've got a lot. Look, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Oh my god, it's gonna go up really high. It's gonna go like 20 something. Let's see. So when you're maxing, or when you're combining your nodes, it's going to be like, it's gonna take a while, but it's definitely worth it because it's all passive skills from your 4th job skills. Alrighty, so yeah, level 22 from level 17, huge jump in damage, so plus 46, and then plus 54 because we've got the level 5 enhancement active, yeah. So I'm actually going to go ahead and increase my slots. I have 2 left. So that is level 5, and then I'm going to increase that by 1, and then by 2, since I have used all my matrix points. So if I level up 3 more times, I'll get another 3, and I'll have this maxed as the slot. So you get 5, obviously, for every single time you level up. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So by the time you're level 250, you'll have 50 matrix points. So all 5 of these will have a plus 5 additive on top of their skill max level, so that's great. So you obviously want to hit 250 as soon as possible. So yeah, since I just upgraded these skills, I'm going to check my window, and it's probably going to be really high. Yeah, so it's almost max level. I just need a little bit more, so it should be level 60 for max. Great, and then once you get to like level 20, for example, you get plus 5 critical rate, plus 20 monsters defense ignored, IED. So basically, just to like wrap up the video, this is a long ass video and there's so much to explain. I'm just trying to give you guys like a little insight on like what the hell am I supposed to do with Nodestones before you mess up on placing random nodes. First priority is to find your perfect trio, and then once you have your perfect trio, you're gonna right click, enhance. Once you open like 200 Nodestones like I did, best way to get Nodestones obviously is just to buy them when they're dirt cheap in the auction house. I would highly advise this versus training. I mean, if you have like 100% drop rate, not everyone has access to 100% drop rate while you're grinding. You obviously are going to get a shit ton of Nodestones, but not everyone can do that, so just buy them in the auction house, honestly. If you're regular server, Bara, Luna, Elysium, whatever, buy them in the auction house when they're dirt cheap, because it is going to save you a lot of time, it's going to save you a lot of damage, and you want to be one-shotting, so definitely max that out. And yeah, so find your perfect trios. So we've got Showdown, Assassin's Mark, Quad Starter, Night Lord. And then I don't have all of my slots. I could unlock it, but I don't want to. It costs a little shit ton of messos that you could easily just level up for. Yeah, and just get your perfect trios. Got that. It takes a while to find these, but I did the damn thing. And obviously max out your 4 skills and just decent holy symbol. Best skill you can get. You can get Blink. Rope Lift optional, decent Sharp Eyes, great for bossing, great for anything. Your burst skills are like your buffs, and yeah, Maple Goddess is Blessing, really good skill. You need to max all of these except Rope Lift. This is optional as well actually, but if you're not gonna boss, you don't need this. Maple Goddess Blessing, decent Spin Infusion, mandatory for bossing. You need DPS, it's gonna make you hit way faster. Binding skill, Nova, Rope Lift, that's more of this. But yeah, decent combat orders, optional. Yeah, so yeah, I need to make all of these. Shower is like, whatever, don't do that if you don't need it. Some classes don't need more mobbing, assisted mobbing, I'd say. Venom Burst, this is for thieves. But yeah, like I said, every class gets their own special, unique crap. So just take this video with a grain of salt, because there's so much to go over. But this is just, I don't know, I just wanted to make this video for people who are like, what the hell is the Nodestone system? What the hell am I doing? Because I know for sure when I started playing MapleStory again, took a 4-year break. When I started playing again, like April this year, I was just like, what the fuck is the node system? I messed up, I made a lot of mistakes. So hopefully this video has helped you out. Obviously I didn't go over every single damn thing in the node system, but I tried my best to fit this into like a short little video. This is probably like 10 minutes by now. But yeah, if you found this helpful, leave a comment. You can add, extra things that would help someone out in the comments, whatever. And, like, subscribe if you want. I don't care about subscribers. Just trying to help people out in this game. And yeah, thank you for watching the video, and have a great Christmas, because it's Christmas when I'm recording this, but it's gonna be like summer when you're watching this. So anyways, goodbye. Thank you very much for watching.